Hey guys, in this video we're doing lesson 7.3, which is on pyramids. And you can see here to the left there are three formulas: surface area, lateral area, and volume. Now the surface area and lateral area, these formulas only work for regular bases. That means that all of the sides are the same length. And all the examples we have here are these regular bases. I don't think that you will see any. I know there's not on the test. If there happens to be one that comes up on an assignment or something, I will show you how to do that. But most of these will just be regular bases. So lateral area is half times the slant height, which is this right here. So it's actually the height of one of the faces. So like if I were to cut this apart and make it into a net, so if I were to unfold it, it turns into a net, that slant height is the height of one of the faces, not the height of the actual pyramid. And that number is 11.7. And then times the perimeter of the base. So I have 4 of them, which are 8 each, so 32. And let's back up and just go ahead and write in L, my slant height, is 11.7. P was 32. And then capital B, area of the base, would be 64. Because my base is this square. It's an 8 by 8. All right, so back up here to the lateral area. If I multiply those out, I get 187.2 meters squared. Surface area is half times LP plus the area of the base, which is, I put 84. 8 times 8 is not 84. It is 64. So if you already did the lateral area in your calculator, that's what this part is. So you don't have to retype that. You can just do plus 64. And it'll take your answer from the previous line plus 64. And we get 251.2 meters squared.
At this time, we need sophomore boys, A through
All right.
12 for pictures.
Here's the base.
Grade male fall picture retake.
My slant height is 7.4. The perimeter would be 20, and the area of the base is 25. So lateral area is half times 7.4 times 20, and we get 74 inches squared. Surface area, we have half LP again, plus 25. And we get 99 inches squared. Number 3, my slant height is 11.3. Perimeter, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides, and they're 6 yards each, so 36. And then it already gives me the area of the base. So lateral area is half times 11.3 times 36. And we get 203.4 yards squared. So surface area is the lateral area plus the base, 93.53. And we get 298.93. All right. Number 4, volume. We need the area of the base. So that would be 21 times 9, which is 189. And the height is 5, not the slant height, the height of the actual pyramid. And it's 1/3 area of the base times the height. And this is 315 yards cubed. Okay. Number 5, the area of the base. All right. We have a triangle. It's a right triangle. And in order to find the area, we need the base of this triangle and the height. So we're going to have to do Pythagorean theorem to find that missing side. 14 squared plus b squared equals 22.1 squared. So then I multiply those out. Subtract the 196. And then when I take the square root, I get 17.1. So then to find the area of the base, it's half times 14 times 17.1. Which is 119.7. So a little extra work on that one. But last unit, you learned all about area of triangles, so that shouldn't be a problem for you. And the height of the pyramid is 19. Excuse me. All right, volume is 1/3 times the area of the base times the height. And we get 758.1 yards cubed. All right, let's go on and do some application problems. I actually thought that I had some other questions. Before we go on to that, let me give you I won't do the full example, but let's say that, let's look at number 2, for example. I'm going to redraw this. And the slant height was 7.4. All right. What if I ask you for the volume of this? In the volume, you need the actual height, which we don't have. So So what you do is you make a right triangle and do Pythagorean theorem. So this side is your slant height, and this is your height, and now down here would be 2.5. So in an example like this, and I know there's some on some of like the assignment, so you will have some more practice with that. And if you're in person, which if you're watching this video, you're probably not, but if you're in person, we'll do some of that, examples like that. But you would have to do Pythagorean theorem to find the height, and then you would have everything you needed for the volume. So that is something that may come up. All right, number 6, the roof of a shed is a square-based pyramid, and the sides of the base are 10. And the slant height is 9.4. We want to know the area of the roof in which shingles will be laid. So how many shingles do we need? Now, if you think about your roof, do you put shingles right here on your roof? No. If you were to like drill a hole in the top of your ceiling, there's not shingles there. It's inside. So this one, we only need, well, the lateral area. Remember, the lateral area doesn't include the base. And we don't need the base because we don't put shingles there. So lateral area is half times our slant height times the perimeter. So we have 4/10 of 40. And we get 188 square feet. A regular hexagonal pyramid has a base area, that's my capital B, of 166.28 square feet, a slant height of 9.8, and a surface area of 401.48. We want to know the side length of the base. So it's a hexagon. We want to know the side length. So since we're given surface area, let's look at that formula. And we can fill in 401.48, 1/2, L is 9.8. Don't have my perimeter, but I do have the area of the base. So as long as we can get this down to only one variable, we can solve it. And we only have one P. So 401.48 equals, if I multiply 9.8 by 1/2, we get 4.9. Oh, and that should have been plus. I'm not with it today. Plus 166.28. Okay, and then this is just a two-step equation. So if I subtract 166.28, we get 235.2. And then I divide by 4.9. So we get that 48 is the perimeter of the base. So all of the sides together add up to 48. And so since it's 6 sides, I take 48 divided by 6, and we get that the side length is 8.
At this time, we need sophomore
All right. A triangular pyramid with an equilateral base. That just means that all of the sides are the same. The sides are 10. and we have a surface area of 214.5. We want to know the slant height. Now, if I look at my surface area formula, half LP plus B, the only thing that I really have is the surface area. And I do have the perimeter because I know all the sides are 10, so the perimeter would be 30. But that still leaves L and B, and L is what I'm finding. So before I can even solve for L, we need to find the area of the base. And in order to find the area of this triangle, we need the height of the triangle. So we're going to have to do Pythagorean theorem. So this is 10, 5, and this becomes the height of my triangle. So Pythagorean theorem. Subtracting 25 gives me 75. And so my height is 8.66. So the area of the base, so my capital B, is half times 10. Here's my whole triangle, and the height of my triangle was 8.66. So my area of the base is 43.3. So now let's go back to my formula. 214.5 equals 1/2 times L, that's what we don't know. P was 30 plus 43.3. Half of 30 is 15, so 15L plus 43.3. Now I subtract the 43.3 to get 171.2. And then dividing by 15 gives me 11.41 equals L, my slant height. All right, Caitlin must build a sandcastle in the form of a square pyramid for a project as shown to the left. She bought 3 bags of sand, each containing 1,000 cubic inches of sand. We want to know if she's going to have enough. So we're going to find the volume of this and see if she has enough sand. She really has 3,000 cubic inches. So let's see if that's enough. All right, so volume is 1/3 BH. So my area of the base would be 625 because 25 times 25. And my height is 18. Maybe. All right, so volume is 1/3 times 625 times 18, which is 3,750 cubic inches. And she only has 3,000. Oh, wait a minute. I've told you. No, I'm right. I was thinking, oh, we don't need the bottom, but that was surface area. I was getting surface area mixed up. So, yeah, she will not have enough. All right. If you have any questions, let me know. Have a great day.